There was a period of my life where I wandered through the desert, figuratively, for about 6 years. It was all based upon silly pride. And then when I graduated from college and was out on my own, was newly married, that was a period of time where I had to find my own faith. And that was a time where the pride began to filter in and create a wedge, really, between my wife and I and our marriage. But over a period of 6 years, we had to deal with that issue. I immersed myself in work because our spiritual growth was just an issue of pain for both Karen and I. Work was an outlet to avoid the confrontation of having to deal with this pride or the traditions or baggage that we brought into the marriage. And just understand that the most important thing was spiritual growth, not just for me, but for my family. And I think that was probably how God got my attention, was that I was worshiping. If I was worshiping separate from my family. And I knew that it was very important that we worship together. God used those 6 years and all the experiences that I went through and all the things that I learned. He has turned that time in my life into a time where I can testify to others that are struggling through the same things, that you're wrapped up in menial issues. They're not important. You've got to be focused on the salvation issues. And God has used that over and over and over in my life and has helped me to grow as a result of that time in the desert. So I've read and I've studied and I've tried to add color in my heart to Jesus' walk here on earth. But that unconditional love is something that I try to understand between God and I, that's something that is beyond my comprehension. Reflecting on that just makes me aware of my inadequacies, which is the very reason that I need to work harder to try to understand His heart. And I will never understand the fullness of it.